A man resorted to using a weapon to break open the door. His companion beside him hurriedly tried to stop him, but the man had already forced the door open. Witnessing the man's criminal act, his companion could only turn and leave. But just as he walked away, the house owner suddenly appeared, facing the elderly man. The intruder hastily tried to explain himself. However, when the old man stepped on the fallen Urla, realizing he was exposed, the man immediately raised his weapon and fired several shots at the ceiling. At this moment, the elderly man seized the opportunity to quickly counterattack, pinning the intruder against the wall and interrogating him about whether he had accomplices. The man glanced at his girlfriend and claimed he was alone. Meanwhile, his girlfriend's eyes turned to a wrench not far away, but before she could act, the old man shot the intruder dead. The woman was instantly terrified and froze in place. Fortunately, the elderly man was blind and didn't notice the woman. At the same time, the companion hadn't actually left minus hearing the gunshots. He chose to return and investigate, but just as he reached the corner, he collided with the old man. Fortunately, the companion reacted quickly, pressing himself against the wall to make way for the elderly man. At this moment, the woman hurriedly texted her companion for help. The companion replied that he was inside the house and told the woman to find him. But just as the woman peeked out, she discovered the old man opening a safe. After examining the contents, he turned and left. The woman had memorized the safe's combination. Then the woman reunited with her companion and quickly opened the safe using the code. Under her companion's bewildered gaze, she took all the money inside. But just as the two were about to leave through the door, the old man burst in. Fortunately, the elderly man didn't spot them minus he had come to deal with the body. However, as the two backed away, the floorboards creaked, alerting the old man. Seeing the gun barrel waiting unpredictably, both were too frightened to move. Just then, a phone made a sound and the old man immediately fired. Fortunately, the bullet missed them both. After determining there was no danger, the old man dragged the body away. The two quickly went to the basement, looking for an exit. Meanwhile, the elderly man checked his safe. Opening it, he found it completely empty. This time, the old man realized there was more than one thief. At the same time, the two searching for an exit in the basement discovered the old man's secret minus. A young woman was trapped in the basement. Fortunately, the companion didn't want to get involved and hurriedly pulled the woman to leave. But the woman, seeing a note in the other person's hand, quickly went forward to examine it. Only then did she discover that a girl who had disappeared over 10 years ago was being held by the old man in the basement. At this point, the companion urgently advised the woman that they should leave immediately. But the girl kept pointing in one direction, making the two realize there was danger. Fortunately, it was just another safe. Meanwhile, footsteps upstairs were gradually approaching. The companion had no choice but to use the code from upstairs to open the safe. Sure enough, there was a key hidden inside. The two quickly used the key, preparing to take the girl and leave. But just as they unlocked the door, the old man was standing right at the exit. After several gunshots, the girl was shot dead on the spot. Fortunately, the woman and her companion reacted quickly and immediately ran toward another exit. But just as the companion used the crowbar to lock the door from the inside, they discovered the old man's dog standing nearby. Watching them,